Welcome to Sofibiz TV. Today we're here again with Fame Jones himself. We're actually in the office of John Lombardi. And I'm going to have John introduce himself and let him tell you how he feels about Fame Volume 1 and also about the book about John Lombardi.
Hi Precious, how you doing? Hi Fame, how are you today?
How are you?
Very good, thank you.
I'm very happy to have you on Sofibiz TV.
Well, I'm honored to be here.
Okay. Can you just tell the public a little bit of why it is we choose to come to such a wonderful person? And let them know what do you do in the community and exactly.
Well, thank you, Fame. It's and Precious, both. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I'm a lifelong resident of Providence, and I was involved in politics for many, many years. In a 2-year absence, I decided to run for state representative, and it looks like we're going to be successful. But my whole life has been about giving and giving back to the community. I lost my parents at a very young age. I was not able to have children. I found that out right after I got married. So it's been all about giving back, and I think that's important. So as an attorney, and I've been practicing law for almost 30 years. I do a lot of pro bono work, especially in the minority community, because I think it's about giving back and about really creating opportunities. And I think Fame is a great example of what it's really all about giving back and really encouraging people like Fame to say, you know what, go forward, let people know exactly what you're doing, because it's okay to be involved in fashion. It's okay to be creative. Providence is known for its knowledge and its creative capital, and I think Fame really represents what our children should be exposed to. So that's why I support it, and I'm doing what I need to do to give back to the community.
We want to thank Mr. John Lombardi for that. You guys here, he's a lifelong resident of Providence, Rhode Island. And of Rhode Island, right? He's went to school in Rhode Island. He's schooling everything, and like he said, it's creative knowledge. And Fame is very creative. We can see that in his styling, in his book. Mr. Lombardi also loved the minorities, which is of the Caribbean and everywhere. He loves giving back. So today we want to thank Mr. Lombardi for coming on and giving back to the community again, because we all know that there's nothing more loving and joyful and uplifting than giving, and he's the epitome of giving back to the community. He is a successful lawyer. You can reach him. He's located on Broadway. You want to give them the exact address? Sure,
225 Broadway, Providence. The phone number is 401-453-3900. If you have any questions, it's not going to cost you anything. So, Precious, thank you for affording me this opportunity, because I think it's important that we let people know that we are a cohesive unit. We're willing to work with one another, and in these days we hear about so much violence on the streets of Providence that, again, I think both yourself and Fame represent what Providence is truly all about. We're a melting pot. Providence is a majority-minority city. The school system is about 88% minorities, and that's where we are going. And we need to support that. We need to encourage people, and rather than jail, something creative. Rather than getting in trouble, something creative. Rather than drugs and some of these other malfeasances in the street, this is what it's all about. And I think the two of you represent truly what it's all about. And you can see it in both this and this. I'm very impressed. And certainly I'd like to be part of encouraging it and going forward.
And we thank him very much. This is not going to be your last time seeing Mr. John Lombardi, because Sofibiz TV, we want to bring Mr. Lombardi on to do a health show with us. And he's very willing to do so. So you might be seeing him now, and you're going to be seeing him later. And when we do get on, we're supposed to be December. You guys know we're working up for building the show for Good Morning America. I would like to bring Mr. Lombardi on something like this, because he's the epitome of giving back to the community. And this is what Sofibiz is all about. If you've been following us, you're our viewers. That's what we want. We want to stop the violence and bring things where kids can enjoy, things that they can like. Fashion, designing, you know, stylists, bringing entertainment. That's why we had, you know, those different young artists that we brought. They don't have another platform. So we brought them onto the cable TV station for Cox and Fios and Verizon. So that gave them an opportunity, okay, the exposure they wanted. It made them feel good about themselves, and it also helped them to change. So this is what Sofibiz is all about. And as you can see, the same thing that fame is all about. And now we are so happy that Mr. Lombardi is all with us on this. Stop the violence and bring up the positivity. That's what Rhode Island is about. You're here with your host, Precious. You're here with John Lombardi. And you're here with Fame Jones. And we want to thank you all for tuning in. Ta-ta!